As parents, we have all said things in the heat of the moment that we wish we could take back. Parenting stretches us in ways nothing else ever will. It tests our patience, our energy, and sometimes even our hearts. But words matter, and some words stay longer than we ever intend. Today, we're talking about 10 hurtful things parents sometimes say to their kids, not to shame you, but to help you grow, heal, and build even stronger connections with your child. Because awareness is powerful. And you're here because you care. So let's take a look at these phrases, and what we can say instead. 1. Why can't you be more like your brother or sister? This one cuts deep. When you compare your kids, even casually, it tells them they're not enough as they are. What your child may hear. I don't measure up. I'm the disappointment. Try this instead. You're different, and that's okay. I love what makes you you. Every child needs to feel seen for who they are, not compared to who they're not. 2. Stop crying. It's not a big deal. To us, it may feel small. To them, it feels like their whole world. When you dismiss their emotions, kids learn. Their feelings don't matter. They should bottle everything up. Try this instead. I see you're really upset. Do you want to talk about what's hurting you? You don't have to fix the feeling. Just honor it. 3. Because I said so. This phrase ends conversations fast, but it also shuts down trust and understanding. Kids don't need control, they need guidance. Try this instead. Here's why this rule matters. Let me explain my thinking. You're not just raising kids, you're raising future adults who need to understand why, not just obey. 4. You always mess things up. This one sticks for years. When you use words like always and never, kids start believing failure is who they are, not just what happened. Try this instead. That didn't go the way we hoped, but we can try again. Mistakes are how we learn. Your child doesn't need perfection from you, just belief. 5. I'm disappointed in you. This sentence feels heavy on a child's heart. They already want to please you more than almost anyone in the world. Try this instead. I didn't like that choice, but I still love you. Let's talk about what happened. Discipline should correct behavior, not damage identity. 6. You're being so dramatic. When you label emotions as dramatic, kids learn to doubt their own experiences. Try this instead. That feels really big to you. Help me understand what you're feeling. Your child's emotions are real, even when they're messy. 7. If you don't behave, I won't love you. Even said jokingly, this one can be terrifying. Children need unconditional love, not love that depends on performance. Try this instead. I don't like this behavior, but I always love you. Nothing you do can make me stop loving you. Love should always feel safe. 8. You're just lazy. Labels can become lifelong identities. Kids often struggle not because they don't care, but because they're overwhelmed, tired, scared, or unsure. Try this instead. Something seems hard right now. How can I help you get started? Connection works better than criticism, every time. 9. Big kids don't get scared. This teaches kids that fear is shameful. But fear is human. And courage doesn't mean being fearless. It means being afraid and trying anyway. Try this instead. It's okay to feel scared. I'm right here with you. Safety builds confidence far better than pressure. 10. You're driving me crazy. We all feel overwhelmed sometimes. But when kids hear this, they may believe they are the problem. Try this instead. Mom is feeling overwhelmed right now. I need a minute to calm down. This teaches emotional honesty without emotional harm. So, if you've ever said any of these, you are not a bad parent. Let me pause right here and say this clearly. If you recognized yourself in any of these, that does not mean you're failing. It means you're human. Parenting doesn't come with a script. We parent while tired, while stressed, while healing our own childhood wounds, while learning on the go. What matters most is not that we mess up, it's what we do after. You can always apologize, repair, learn, try again tomorrow, and that alone teaches your child something powerful. Why our words matter so much. Children don't just hear our words, they absorb them, they store them deep inside, they turn them into the voice they use on themselves one day. Your voice becomes their inner voice. Let that sink in for a moment, and if that feels overwhelming, good. That means you understand how powerful your role truly is. If this message touched your heart today, please like and share this video with another parent who needs encouragement today. And leave a comment below. Which phrase surprised you the most?